Welcome back to the House of Floss and Fluff. My name is Carrie. Thank you guys for joining me. Today is Sunday, April 29th. It's been about 2 weeks since my last update, so I hope everyone's been doing really well these last 2 weeks. It's been a really good 2 weeks here at the House of Floss and Fluff. My husband was on vacation for the last 9 days. We didn't do a whole lot. We did get some spring cleaning done, which not always the most fun thing in the world, but definitely necessary. My son went on a field trip with his class. They went to Six Flags in Gurnee Mills, had a great time. Other than that, that was about it. We did not get to take a trip to Joann's, but that was my fault. Excuse me. I did not get my floss organized. So, didn't really want to take a trip because I didn't want to keep buying the same floss over and over, because that is what I'm finding as I'm organizing. I keep buying the same colors over and over and over. So some colors I'm really, really low on, and other colors I will have enough for probably the next 20 years. So other than that, I was busy stitching, just busy with life. So let's get into the reason why you guys are here, and let's show you guys what I have been working on. So I do have a couple of FFOs to show you. I've got some progress on some whips. I've got a couple new starts, and then we've got a little bit of haul, not a lot, and a little bit of happy stitching mail, and then we'll talk about Mania. So let's dive in, right? So in my previous video, I showed you a finish that I had done. I finished the stitching, and I fully finished it. So this is from Little Stitcher Shop on Etsy. The pattern is, it's called Garden Treasures, and there is I think there's like 4 or 5, maybe even more. I think there's 4 or 5 different garden themed patterns. And so this is the one, this was the first one I stitched. I love this. This is so cute. And then I just backed it with a little bit of gray felt. And then instead of using the, what is it, polyfill or whatever that you normally, use as your stuffing for pillows, this is actually stuffed with all of my orts. So, which worked out really well, and emptied my ort jar. So it's ready to be filled again. And then I was going to go ahead and I was going to sew twine around the edge, but I don't really know how to do that yet. And so I need to go ahead and look through some more tutorials. For some reason, the technique wasn't clicking in my brain yesterday. So hopefully the more tutorials I look at, it will click and I will be able to add a little bit of twine to this, just around the edges. So, but I think it still turned out really super cute. Okay, and then the next piece that I finished is from this magazine. It's a cross stitch sampler. This is the summer of 1992 issue, and this huge sampler. I love this whole sampler, but I really love this little part here with the sheep. And so I've been working on that, and I finally finished the stitching, and I went ahead and fully finished it into a cube. And I just think it's super cute. I will say, the styrofoam that I used for this cube was just kind of the leftovers that I had from when I've done previous cube finishes. So I don't think it's completely square. It's pretty close, but man, it was hard to try to get my fabric here centered with my design. Because like I said, I don't think it's a perfect square. I think I did pretty good, but yeah, it turned out really cute. And I just did this one pretty simple. So there's just the fabric, which is a pretty teal color with the white. And then it's just a simple burlap ribbon. So, and then the bow up here is just a piece of the fabric that I ripped and just tied into a cute little bow. So yeah, very simple, and I really like this one. Okay, so those were my 2 finishes, and then we'll move into what else I've been working on. So this is going to be a mix of whips and starts, because everything is just put into my Stitchy journal, and that's how I've been keeping track of everything. So the first thing I pulled out was my snowman temperature piece. So if you're new to my channel, I really like the temperature pieces, but I really wanted a snowman themed one. So I went ahead and charted one myself. And I have stitched up January, and then I moved on to February, which I actually recharted February. Okay, so here is where we are now. So like I said, I had January stitched, and so I moved on to February. And I think it's just turning out so cute. So I just have to finish, I have to add in the arms for February, and then there will be some hearts that'll go around him, and then I'll have to put the month down. Which I'm thinking I might rip out the January here and change that to a different color, because it's a little hard to see, and so I think I might change that. But yeah, I'm super happy with how how they're coming together. And then I have all of the colors charted for March, so I'll be working on that one soon. And then of course I actually get to add April in here pretty soon too. So it's coming together really cute. And I'm close to having the first row of snowmen done, which I'm a little nervous about that because I think I charted pretty well going across. I'm just worried about when I have to, you know, when I have to come down and do the next line of them. That's the only part I'm a little bit worried that I didn't chart very well. So hopefully it'll work out okay. Okay, so the next one. So this was an older whip that I had. It is from, hold on. Okay, it's this one, A Haunting Household, from the 2017 issue of Just Cross Stitch, their Halloween issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. Just from this one. Okay. So I made some more progress on that. Now, I don't remember exactly where I was the last time I had showed this. I think I had kind of this middle part here. So I've added a fair amount. But I love this. I really do love this. I love the colors. So the pattern is charted in all DMC, and I went ahead and I changed all of the lettering colors to Color and Cotton, Gentle Arts, and then there is this blue here is one that I hand dyed myself. So the orange is the Gentle Arts. Like I said, the blue I dyed myself, and then all of the rest of them are from Color and Cotton. And then obviously the black, anything that's going to be black is just 310. So, but I really love this. And I'm stitching this on 14 count Aida that I hand dyed myself, and I was super happy with how this one dyed, how it ended up looking. So I'm gonna have to try and do that again because I just really like how this fabric came out. So yeah, so happy to finally be making some progress on that one. It'd be nice to have that one done for Halloween. But I will say, when I started this, okay, I was like, oh, this will stitch up really, really fast. I don't know what I was thinking, because I am not a fast stitcher. I'm a very slow stitcher, so I should have known this was going to take me a while to get done. But for some reason, I had in my head that that was going to go super quick. Okay, so then the next piece is my Biscornu for the Great Biscornu Swap on Facebook. The theme is spring, and so this is my start on my Biscornu for the swap. The pattern is from Just Plain Jen on Etsy, and I don't have the overall picture, but you get the idea. You know, it's going to be watering cans and lots of flowers, and it'll be very pretty. And then the fabric that I used is called Watercrest. It's a 28 count Jobelin. I got this from Olde Stitchery, so, but I love it. I think it's stitching up really nice. I will say though, it's stitching up a little bit bigger than what I thought it was going to. I did not read the dimensions of the Biscornu very closely. But that's okay. It's super cute. And yeah. So I'm hoping to get a little more progress on that before we start in with Mania. Because these have to be shipped out on June 1st. So got to get going on that to make sure that that gets done. Okay. So then the next thing that I worked on was Love Never Fails from Barbara Anna Designs, and I got this off of Creative Poppy. And I know it's a really tiny picture, but you get the general idea. So I worked on this one actually a couple days. So there's my progress. So the last time I showed this, I had the flowers, and I had this part here, and I had just her top of her head. And so I did the neck portion and started down on her dress. And this is one of my absolute favorite pieces, I think, that I'm currently working on. However, I will say, so I started working down on her neck, and I don't know what was going on the day that I was working on this, but my stitches looked awful. They just, nothing was laying right. I don't know. So I'd stitched a little bit down on her neck, and I ended up ripping it all out and restitching it. I'm still not 100% happy with it, but it's way better than what it was. But despite that, I still absolutely love this pattern, or this piece, this whole thing. I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. So, and this is all the called for DMC that I'm using, and this is just a 28 count Monaco that I coffee dyed. Okay. So then I worked on my Halloween Biscornu, which was a freebie by Doreen Jones, and it's on the Lakeside Needlecraft, their Stitch Along Facebook group. And, okay, sorry. There is where I am now. So I think I'm about halfway done with the top portion of the Biscornu. And like I said, I think from the last time that I showed you guys, I did add in more of the skeletons here in the center, and I think I added in more of the black down there. But I really do, I love the color. I love the, you know, the pumpkins and how the variegation, how it's popping. I think it's just really cool. So this is going to be just this is going to be such a neat Biscornu when it's all done. I'm really excited. Really excited to get that one finished. Okay, so then the last piece, got to keep track here on my notes. The last piece was a new start, even though I told myself no new starts because Mania is coming up and you're going to have 18 new starts. And of course, the minute I told myself that, I had to start something new. So this is from Riverdrift House, which I got this pattern off of Creative Poppy. I don't know if they have patterns available anywhere else. I think, I want to say they're a newer designer, but I'm not 100% positive on that. But this is the one that I started. This is Spring Mini Sampler. I know it's a tiny picture again, but it is super cute. It has everything. It has sheep, it has bunnies, it has chickens. Yeah, I can't. It's just adorable. And so this is my start. And I'm stitching this on 18 count Aida that I hand dyed. I use the ice dyeing method, and so it's a very, very pale blue. I had originally wanted to stitch this on a piece of the 28 count Monaco that I dyed, that I showed you guys that I had dyed in my last video, which was a green color, and then I over dyed it with coffee. But unfortunately, the green that was used in here got lost in that fabric. So I thought this really makes all of the colors pop really well. So love that. Love that. Okay, so that is what I worked on, which quite a bit. I think in my last few videos I haven't really worked on that much, so this is quite a change, actually quite a bit to show you guys. Okay, so on to what I bought this week, or the last couple weeks. So we went to Walmart, which if you've watched any of my previous videos, we don't have any craft stores locally. So Walmart is pretty much it. And our Walmart has a fairly good craft department, and they have a fairly good fabric selection. Now, I like to buy the fat quarters because I mainly use my fabric for finishing cross stitch. I don't do a whole lot else with it. So the fat quarters work out perfect for me. And our Walmart has a set selection of them, and then they'll throw in seasonal things. And the only problem with that is that they pull those really quick. So when I saw that they had thrown out the seasonal stuff for summer, I went ahead and grabbed as many as I could because who knows how long they were going to be there. So I got this one, which is just a dark blue with polka dots, which I really like these for my cube finishes. So, and then this one was just too cute. I mean, come on. It's whales. And they have fireworks. How cute is that? Okay, and then there's this one. This is one of my favorites. I may have to, if they still have this, the next time we're at Walmart, I may have to pick up another one, because I could see myself using this for like everything. Like everything is going to get this finished somehow, because I just really like it. And then this one, which just reminds me of a bandana. But I just really liked it. I thought it was really cool. I like the red. And then this one, which is the anchors. And the anchors are gold. They're goldish, kind of a shiny. So, got some fabric for finishing. Now I have to finish stuff. See? That encourages me to finish stuff. So then, Dinky Dyes had some of their Oops packs on sale again on Etsy. So I picked up 2 this time because I absolutely love them. Yes, I'm getting to be addicted to silks, and can't afford that. But the Oops packs are great. So looking forward to stitching with those. And then lastly, Michelle, Bendy Stitchy, had her D-stash on Instagram. She has a D-stash page on Instagram, and so she had a couple patterns. So I thought this one was super cute. This is from Thistles, and it is Counting Sheep. And you guys know I can't resist sheep. Now, the cool thing with this one, though, if you can see, this part here, the ground, I thought that was all stitched, but it's actually fabric. So it's just a piece of fabric that they sewed on, you know, and you stitch all the rest, obviously, but then you just sew on the fabric. And I think that's really neat. That'll be something new for me to do, which I've been trying to do, kind of stretch my skills and do new things this year. That's kind of been my goal this year. So I'm excited to do that one. And then she had this one from Shepherd's Bush. And how cute does that look? I mean, it's Santa with a sheep. How cute. So I'm excited to work on some of those. And so that's what I got. So that was those were my purchases. And then, like I said, I did receive a little bit, some happy mail. Well, I had actually sent Candy from CandyStitches. I had sent her some fabric to dye for me, and she is amazing when it comes to dyeing fabric. And so she sent me back my finished fabric, which you guys, sorry, I have not taken it out of the package because, like I said, I have a Newfie puppy, and we keep fabric in plastic around here. But isn't this, look at this. So all I had to do was, she just asked me to give her color ideas that I wanted. And so this was just kind of, a green, sagey green. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Candy she's amazing. She does amazing fabric. So, just absolutely, absolutely amazing, you guys. So, I'm just going to leave them in the bag, I think. Isn't that beautiful? This was just a grayish blue that I had asked. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, this one has 2, so I'll take them out. So this was, I just asked for a natural brownish color. This one is, I think, the favorite. I mean, I love them all, but I think this one is my favorite. Isn't that gorgeous? The problem is now I want Candy, I want like a giant piece, like, you know, go over like the size of my couch, I think. Because I could use this for everything. I love this. And then, oops, look at this. Now this is a good size piece. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my god. It's just gorgeous. The modeling in this is absolutely stunning. Just stunning. So, yeah. She knocked it out of the park. Absolutely. Just amazing. And then this piece, I just asked for a mottled blue, kind of a medium blue. I'm hoping to use this one for Witch's Night Out by Lila Studios. So, yeah. So thank you so much, Candy. It's gorgeous. You did just an absolutely fantastic job. So then, like I said, I did receive one other piece of Stitchy mail, and I'm wearing it. My friend, Jennifer Upton, sent me just this amazing gift, and it is this gorgeous bracelet. Isn't this beautiful? Look at the beads. it's stunning. And then it says Stitch Your Sister on it. And Jen, I apologize. When I had messaged you, I said, for some reason I thought this was silver. I swear, when I looked at it, when I opened the package in my car, it looked silver. And I got it home and I'm like, my husband's like, you're crazy? That's copper. I told you that was copper. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes my brain just does not work. But Jen, this was, my husband told me, he's like, you're going to cry when you talk about this, and I probably will. This is just absolutely the most amazing gift ever. Thank you so much, Jen. It was just, yeah. Thank you doesn't even cut it. And I just I'm so glad that I've gotten to meet you through the Flosstube community, and this is just unbelievable. So thank you so much. And it really just cements how much I love this entire community. It's just been so great getting to know people and getting to be friends with people. So thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so last thing is we're getting close to Mania. May 1st is coming, and as you may know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I am doing Mania this year. I'm going to be doing 18 new starts, and they are all going to be Biscornus. Unless I have a headache, and then if I have a headache, it's going to be a punch needle. So I'm not going to show you guys all 18 of my Mania starts because I don't have them all nailed down 100%, but I'm going to show you guys, I think there's 7 here that are 100%, they will show up in Mania somewhere. Okay, so this first one, this is from Fireplace Hobby on Etsy. Isn't that gorgeous? It is Floral Garden, and they just did this on a plain, you know, kind of a, beige colored fabric, and then they used the variegated thread. I'm not sure if I'm going to do mine like this, where I use a kind of a plain colored fabric and the variegated thread, or if I'm going to do like a crazy colored fabric and do a plain thread. I don't know, we'll see. That's the other thing. I haven't kitted anything up for Mania. Nope. I'm going to just kind of, I'm very lucky because I work from home, so I'm going to take like a half an hour before I start my work day and go through and kit up my Biscornu that I plan to work on that day. That's just kind of my plan. So that's the first one. Now, this one, from the same shop, it's from Fireplace Hobby on Etsy. I have loved this pattern since the first time I saw it. It's called Christmas Village. And I love this. It's simple. It's just so pretty. And the only reason I didn't buy it is because I was intimidated to put a Biscornu together. So now that that's gone, this was, I think, the first one I went out and bought after I did those first couple, because I just love this. And then one last one from Fireplace Hobby is this cute little Halloween spider one, which is just really neat. I love that it's only 2 colors, so super excited to start that one. Okay, and then these next couple are from Barbara Anna, which I got on Creative Poppy. Hold on. Okay, so this is a tiny picture, sorry, but I couldn't resist that one. It's sheep. How cute. I can't wait to do this one. That one is, oh, here, there's another picture of it, all done. Isn't that cute? Yeah, can't wait. Another Barbara Anna, this is a winter one. It is, oops, sorry, snowman. How cute is that? So I think this one I'm going to probably change up most of the colors in this one. I'm probably going to use a lot of color and cotton for this one. I love it though. You guys know me and my snowmen. And then the last Barbara Anna one is Halloween. Now this one actually, she doesn't have anything charted for the bottom. The bottom is just a black piece of fabric. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I think I might go ahead and chart a little something myself for the bottom part. And then this one is also put together with beads, which I think I'm actually going to do that. Which for me sounds crazy because a year ago I was terrified of even putting together a Biscornu, and now I'm like, heck yeah, we'll just throw in some beads in there. We're gonna do this up right. So yeah, very excited for that one. And then the last one I'm going to show you guys is from Tiny Modernist. This is part of, this was the April, oh. Okay, there we go. Well, that's weird. I don't know. Is that the right way? Yeah, okay. I don't know, the picture looks weird. Sorry. Brain second there, okay. I think we've got it now. Anyway, this was the April, is this the April release or the March? I don't know. Tiny Modernist is doing a Biscornu of the month, and I can't remember, I think this was the April release, but it's the Hummingbird one, and yeah, I really like this one. My mom actually, she was afraid of birds. She had a really bad experience when she was a kid. And so she used to send out, like, our dog, or even me when I was little, to go scare the birds away in our backyard before she would leave the house. But hummingbirds didn't bother her, because it's the flapping noise that bothered her. But, you know, hummingbirds you can't hear. So I've just always kind of had a special place for hummingbirds because they were the one bird that my mom liked. So, yeah, I'm really excited to do that one. So, those are just a few. Those are 7 of the possible, or not possible, these 7 are definitely going to be started for Mania. And like I said, I have a bunch of other ones too. I've got some patriotic Biscornu patterns. I've got some more Christmas and Halloween, and there's a mermaid in there. So I'm really excited, you guys. I can't wait to get started on Mania. And I know I had asked in my previous video ideas about how to actually do my Mania videos, and I think we're going to try and do some shorter videos. I think that's what we're going to try and do. So I'm hoping to film every 4 days. So the first one should be recorded and hopefully posted on May 4th. So happy early Star Wars Day. And it'll just be a brief review of what I've worked on the previous 3 days. And like I said, it's just going to talk about Mania starts. That's it. So I think that's everything, guys. And I have got a newfie that wants to go outside. So I hope that you guys have an absolutely fantastic upcoming week. If you guys are working on Mania, I hope that you are able to achieve all of your Mania goals, and I look forward to watching your progress on Flosstube and through Instagram. And so, yeah, so I hope you guys just have a fantastic day today, and I will see you guys here in a little while. Bye, everybody.